What's going on, HT fam? Welcome back to another video, and in this video, I'm going to be telling the story of the time that I almost drowned. So, to start this story, we're going to have to go back to about a year and a half ago when I started Boy Scouts. Now, I had done Cub Scouts in the past, but when I heard that, and I didn't like it at all, but when I heard that Boy Scouts was available, I was like, oh, that's going to be fun. I had never gone camping. I knew, like, kind of basic outdoor survival stuff. But I was pretty excited, and so we went to our first camp out. It was a lot of fun. I got my totem chip, which is your like knife, axe, sharp thing, objects badge, and I was like super hyped about that. And then our next merit badge that we were gonna have to do was our swimming merit badge. Now I took swimming lessons when I was a kid. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be pretty easy. So when we got there, it was at our local YMCA, and something about it was like oddly comforting. It was very warm, and the water is pretty warm, and I'm usually scared of cold water, but I was like feeling pretty good about this. I was pretty hyped. We were there, me and the boys in my patrol. You have like your troop, and then your patrol, which is like your little group of boys, like. It's usually kids in your age level or people who have just joined, and so we were the youngest patrol in our troop, and everybody else was like pretty experienced. They were like, okay, we're ready to do this, and some of them were like all-star swimmers. Some of them were on like a swim team. Some of them did like diving and stuff. A couple of kids in my patrol were like really, really excellent swimmers, and I was like a little nervous now. And there were people there who were just like bawling out, swimming very well, and I was like, oh shoot, dude, this is gonna be pretty tough. And so on our first stroke, I think it was like freestyle, I started swimming, and I was like, and I forgot to keep my head above the water. So whenever I'd swim, my face would go underwater, and I was like, and it was like so like scary. And then I got a whole bunch of water in my esophagus, and I was like, I started coughing really heavily, and I was with like two of the best swimmers in the group, and they were just like casually like doing it pretty well, and I was like drowning over here, and then the person who was teaching me was like, dude, you good? And I was like, no, I can keep going. Just like, and then they had to pull me out of the water. And this was just so weird and awkward, and I was so embarrassed. Yeah, and so they took me out. I went over everything else. I did it pretty well. We had to do this thing called dead man's pose, where you like bend over like this in the water, and you're like you like stay like that, and then you go and take a breath, then you go back under like every 10-15 seconds, and we had to do that for like 5 minutes straight. And then we had to tread in the water for like, I don't know, a minute and a half, so it wasn't that hard. And then we had to do this thing called like the buddies, and it's like you curl up like with your knees to your chest like this, and then you like group together with a bunch of the other kids, and it's like if you're in really cold water when your boat sinks, then you're supposed to do that, and you circulate body heat. Overall, it's a pretty cool experience. I got the badge, I got everything signed off, and yeah. But I had to just take that one freestyle stroke over again. Overall, I liked it, but that was really funny to me. And when I got home, my sister was like, hey, how was it? And I was like, I almost drowned. She was like, what? Anyway, I always like to tell this story because it's really funny, and it just shows how big of an idiot I am. And it's so funny to think about. Sometimes I'll just be like sitting in the shower, and I'll just be like, huh, I almost drowned that one time. Anyway, I thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a dislike if you didn't. I really enjoy the feedback. I once heard YouTubers say, if you don't like their posting schedule, your subscription would mean everything to them, and so if you don't like their posting schedule and it doesn't work for you, they don't deserve you subscribing. So if my posting schedule is any inconvenience for you, please do not subscribe. I'll be starting school next week, and so I will not be able to post in my normal schedule. It'll probably be later in the days. Usually I post Thursday at 11. I'll probably post more like Thursday at 5, maybe Friday at 4 or something, but yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.